These 10 keyboard shortcuts helped me a lot throughout my career. But there is one thing that made me sad, that a lot of professionals are still not using them. Now, in this video, I'm going to share with you these keyboard shortcuts, and you need to do one thing. If you learn even a single keyboard shortcut from this video, you need to say, I learned in the comment section. And if you know all these keyboard shortcuts, say, I already know. And now, without wasting time, let's start this video. Now, this is not a particular Excel keyboard shortcut, but it helps me a lot while managing my files. Now, what happens is, if I want to rename an Excel file, I'll simply press this keyboard shortcut F2, and it will allow me to edit the name of the file. So here I can say a new sales dashboard, hit enter, and my file is now renamed. Now, this keyboard shortcut is again going to help you a lot while writing formulas. Now, what happens is, if you're writing a formula and you are selecting a range, let's say if I enter a function here and then go to here and select the range here. Now here I cannot see the active cell here where I'm entering my formula. Now to go back to my active cell, I can use a keyboard shortcut, and that keyboard shortcut is Control, Shift and equals, and it will take me straight to the active cell where I'm entering my formula. Now this keyboard shortcut is going to help you a lot while using formulas in your Excel. So what happens is, when I enter this function and try to select this range, in this range, I have a few blank cells, and that makes me use this keyboard shortcut Control, Shift and downward arrow again and again. But the best way to select this entire range in one go is to use the keyboard shortcut Control, Shift and it will select the entire range in one go. If you want to manage your data in a better way, it's always recommended to apply an Excel table to that data. And to apply an Excel table, you just need to use a single keyboard shortcut, and that is Control T, and it will show you this dialog box, and you can apply an Excel table to your data. So the keyboard shortcut is Control T, and it will instantly convert your data into an Excel table. When you select a chart and press this keyboard shortcut Control 1, it opens the formatting options for that particular chart. And in the same way, when you select a single cell or a range and then press Control 1, it opens the Format Cells dialog box to format that particular range. The keyboard shortcut is same. I can use it with a chart or a range or even with a shape. So if I select a shape and say Control 1, it opens format options for that particular shape. So the keyboard shortcut is Control 1 to format any kind of object or range in your Excel worksheet. In Excel, when you press this keyboard shortcut Control G, it opens the Go To dialog box. And when you click on the button Special, it gives you this Go To Special dialog box. And this is really, really useful. So let's say if I want to select all the blank cells in my data, I'll simply click on blanks and click OK, and it will select all the blank cells. And now I can change the color. I can add value in all these cells. So you need to press the keyboard shortcut Control G and then click on the special button to actually go to the Go To Special dialog box. If you create a lot of charts in Excel, this keyboard shortcut is must for you. Now, when you press Alt F1, it inserts a new chart using the selected data. But here's the twist. Let's say if I want to insert a line chart instead of a column chart, which is the default chart in Excel, I can simply go to the Insert tab and then go to Recommended Charts. And from there, All Charts, and then go to Line and say right click and set as default chart. Now, when I come back, and from here, whenever I use this keyboard shortcut Alt F1, it will insert a line chart, because now line chart is my default chart. So if you want any sort of chart to insert with a keyboard shortcut, you can use this keyboard shortcut and make that chart your default chart. Now, this keyboard shortcut is something that I've been using for last at least 10 years. Now, what happens is, when you apply filter to your data, let's say you use this keyboard shortcut Alt DFF, and then when you open the filter, you can press the key E, only E, and it will take you to the search bar in the filter. And here you can simply type the value that you want to filter, hit enter, and it will filter that value or all the entries for you with that particular value. Now, this keyboard shortcut is really, really amazing if you use a lot of named ranges. Now, what happens is, if you want to create a named range, you need to select your range, and then you need to go to your Formulas tab and then click on Name Manager and then click New to create a new name range, but there is a smart way to do that. So what happens is once you select the range that you want to use for the named range, you just need to press this keyboard shortcut Alt and F3. And it instantly activates this name box here. And then you can type the name of the named range that you want to use and hit enter, and it will create a name range for you instantly without actually going to the option and then go to the new and all sort of things. You can simply create a name range from here. The first keyboard shortcut is something that I started using a lot these days. Now, what happens is when you press this keyboard shortcut Alt Q, it activates the search bar that you have at the top of the Excel window. Now, let's say if I want to insert a pivot table, so instead of using any keyboard shortcut, I'll say pivot, I'll simply type the natural language, and then I'm gonna hit enter, and it shows me the dialog box to insert the pivot table. But the best thing for me is to search for any file. So if I want to search for a particular file, I can simply type the name and open that file from here. So that is something I'm using a lot these days to search for files and using some options within the Excel. Okay, thanks for watching this video, and make sure to check out these 10 Excel tips, which are one of the most viewed videos on our YouTube channel. So make sure to check out and make sure to subscribe and like, and I'll see you in the next video.